Biology of DU EVS course. In this video, we are going to cover land resources and land use change, land degradation, soil erosion, and desertification. Land resources and land use change. First, let us understand what are land resources. Land resources refer to an area of Earth's terrestrial surface encompassing physical, biotic, infrastructural, and socio-economic components of the Earth's terrestrial surface. That is, all the attributes of the biosphere immediately above or below this surface. Land resource is a finite natural resource that must be utilized with proper planning, and when done so, it acts like a renewable resource. Irrational use of land, for example deforestation, overgrazing, etc., leads to formation of wasteland. Land resources become non-renewable if toxic industrial waste and nuclear waste are dumped on them. Thus, protection of wilderness area in forest, grassland, wetland, mountain, coast, etc. are equally important, as one can develop most of the different types of land uses almost anywhere, but protected areas like national parks and wildlife sanctuaries can only be situated where some of the natural ecosystem are still undisturbed. Now let's understand what is land degradation. So, it is a natural or human-induced process that negatively affects the land. In general, it refers to the process that negatively affects the land's natural functions of water, energy, and nutrient acceptance, leading to a decline in land productivity. So basically, land degradation is a process of deterioration of productive capacity of Earth's biophysical environment. It is caused by a multiple forces including geographical and human actions. Example, change in weather conditions, over-irrigation, intensive shrink of forests, etc. This is a serious loss and has a prolonged effect on human civilization. Now moving on to soil erosion. Soil erosion is a gradual process in which topsoil layer is displaced. This happens due to wind and flowing water, but it's accelerated by the misuse of ecosystem. In this process, the soil is washed into streams and is transported to sea. This leads to loss of valuable minerals and nutrients present in the soil, which makes the land less fertile and reduces its capacity to grow crops. Ecosensitive zones are ecologically fragile areas which are within 10 kilometers around protected areas that are the national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. They have sensitive corridors and ecologically important patches. Soil erosion or any other kind of disturbance in these zones can affect those protected zones. Soil erosion can be prevented by two major methods. The first is area treatment, which involves treating the land, and the second is drainage line treatment, which involves treating the natural water courses. Now let's understand what is desertification. It is a persistent land degradation in typically dry areas resulting from various factors including climatic variations and human activities. It reduces the biological and economic productivity of dry land. It is found in arid, semi-arid and dry sub-humid areas, and the areas that are most vulnerable to it are the sub-Saharan and Central Asian dry lands. It limits basic human needs in dry lands and is one of the greatest environmental challenges. Now let's discuss the preventive measures for desertification. It can be done by three major steps. The first is land and water management, which helps to protect soil from erosion, salinization, and other forms of degradation. The second method is protection of vegetation cover. Protecting the vegetation cover can be a major instrument for soil conservation against wind and water erosion. The third is alternative farming and industrial techniques that are less demanding on local land and natural resources and yet provide sustainable income. This is all about land resources, land use change, land degradation, soil erosion, and desertification. For more detailed notes, do visit our website hrcharitima.com.